Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Book of Science. Today I am teaching about 10th class biology, nervous system, important questions from previous year question papers and also some important questions of a mind map. So in the previous class I had already shared mind map of human nervous system. So some of the questions, name the primary regions of the brain. So there is a three parts: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Forebrain consists of two parts: cerebrum, diencephalon. So very important. These all questions are very important. Forebrain consists of cerebrum, diencephalon. So what is the activity of thalamus? What is the function of hypothalamus? So I will give the answers. Next, what is the activity of midbrain? So midbrain, reflexes involving eyes, ears. So hindbrain consists of three parts: cerebellum, pons, medulla oblongata. So what is the activity of pons? So muscular movement on both sides of the body. Next, brain, white matter, gray matter, and spinal cord, white matter, gray matter. So here brain have white matter inside, gray matter outside. So spinal cord is opposite. So white matter outside, gray matter inside. So in the brain, white matter inside, gray matter outside. So this is the neuron structure. So cyton, cell body, axon. So these cytons are outside, axon are inside in the brain. This is very important. The structure of neuron, cyton, cell body and axons in the brain. Cytons are outside, it means cell bodies are outside, and the axons are inside. So white matter inside. What are the functions of the spinal cord? So sensory impulses from skin to brain. Somatic nervous system consists of two types of nerves. What are they? Cranial nerves, spinal nerves. Next one. How many pairs of cranial nerves present in the somatic nervous system? So 12 pairs of cranial nerves and the spinal nerves are 31 pairs. So cranial nerves types, three types: sensory nerves, motor nerves, mixed nerves. So sensory means eye, ear, nose, just like that. Motor means goes to muscles. Mixed means both. Mixed means from and to face and tongue. Spinal nerves are 31 pairs. So 8 pairs in the neck region, 12 pairs in thorax, 5 pairs in lumbar, 5 pairs in sacral, only 1 pair in the coccygeal region. Every spinal nerve is dash nerve. In the previous class I had already mentioned, and in the mind map also I had already mentioned spinal nerve. Spinal cord have every spinal nerve is mixed nerve. Mixed nerve means both sensory and motor. ANS means autonomic nervous system types, two types: sympathetic, parasympathetic system. So sympathetic nervous system, it is stimulated by the hormone adrenaline. Adrenaline secreted by adrenal gland. So where is the adrenal gland present? We know that. Where is the location? Location on kidneys. So this is very important point. Next. So we know that adrenal gland, adrenaline also, this hormone is fight and flight hormone. Next, what is reflexes? Next, what is voluntary action? Voluntary action means voluntary, it means conscious. We know that eat, walk, watching, just like that. Next, involuntary actions. What is the involuntary actions? For example, dilation of eye pupil, swallowed food, heartbeat, just like a involuntary. What are the types of reflexes? So, two types of reflexes we know that: natural reflex, conditioned reflex. Conditioned reflex also called acquired reflex. So, natural reflex example, what is the meaning of natural reflex? It is inborn. So, inborn, natural means naturally, inborn reflex. For example, coughing, sneezing, swallowing, peristalsis. So, these type of functioning are also called natural reflex. Conditional or acquired means it is a learning habit. So, for example, means we learn any lesson or we learn any musical instrument, we learn music or dance. So these are all practicing or learning. So learning habits are a conditional reflex. So this is also called acquired reflex. So in your textbook there is experiment, Pavlov's experiment on dog. What is complex reflection? What is complex reflex? What is complex reflex action? For example, walking on dark road, step on a rope, suddenly we jump. So fear it is a snake. So just like activities are called complex reflex action. So in this nervous system, essay questions are very important. So draw any diagram of the neuron and their parts. Also label the parts of the reflex arc. Next, difference between reflex action and voluntary action. So it is respond to the stimuli. Reflex is respond to the stimuli. Next, components of nervous system mind map. Next, what is the path of reflex arc? Difference between natural reflex, conditional reflex. So this is natural, inborn, conditional means learning. Next, voluntary action, involuntary action difference and effects of two parts of autonomous nervous system and a chart. Next, draw a diagram of brain and its parts and their functions also. Next, what is reflex action types? So functions of spinal cord. So this is the nerve diagram. So this is the nerve, this is nerves, these are all nerve fibers. So this is the simple diagram of the nerve. I will share these important questions answers. It means natural reflex, conditional reflex, voluntary action, involuntary action, and the pathway of the reflex arc. These are all types of questions I will share in the next video. Thank you everyone. Please subscribe to my channel.